can only run this meeting this afternoon with your cooperation. Get these horses tacked up and ready to come out. Now coming down is Big Will. He's had a bit of experience. There's a new one coming down. That's it. Staley Doings comes from his Rashford stable up in the north. Legs, Ian, get him up, old boy. Staley Doings, now he's certain to go well. These ponies that come from the north, they're usually well schooled. They're only maidens, never been out much before, but they're usually well schooled. Yes, in front of me there's Sly Gypsy. Then going down just past me now is Bonnie's Chance. Sangster, that's the red and black colours. Saunders Sangster. They're going down in front of me is Saunders Tipped Off. Just tipped off at Worcester meeting, running the second at the Worcester meeting, so that's got a bit of form. Like sure to be well scored. Take him down that far side, he will. And the car starts to gather speed. Right, they're going to race. Your money's on for this, the first race, and they're off. What steps away? Out of the gate goes Sangster, Stoneriggs JR. JR takes them along. Brings them round that bottom bend, tucked in, then is Bernard Hanover, then Bonnie's Chances in third place. They come up round the bend here, then Saunders Sangster. As they straighten up for this run the first time, Stoneriggs JR taking them along. Bonnie's Just is tucked in there. Staley Doings is just coming up on the outside. They come up over the Lunsland Road into the home straight here, and it's JR who takes them along. JR takes them along from Bonnie's Chance tucked in there in second place. JR from Bonnie's Chance tucked in. Then we got Beckford Hanover, then Sly Gypsy, then Big Willie, then Staley Doings, then the little pony Tipped Off, and then Sangster, and they swing away down that far bend, and it's a cracking good pace. He's setting them down that backside, and there goes Bonnie's Chance with a run. JR's made a mistake, and that shot a bit of chance he's got. That opens up Bonnie's Chance by about 20-30 lengths from Beckford Hanover in third place. Then tucked in there in third place, Indian file down the back. They go into that bottom bend, and as they do so, it's still Bonnie's Chance. He's got JR back trotting again, and it's Bonnie's Chance from JR. Then let's got 8 or 10 lengths back then to Beckford Hanover. Then best in fourth place is Sly Gypsy, and they swing round the bottom bend. Tipped Up can't get on terms with them. That's making a mistake going down the back. It's a two-horse race, and the two horses the counter. As they enter the straight, Bonnie's Chance coming on the outside is JR. Bonnie's Chance and JR. Those are the two that you're at in this first division. Over the Lunsland Road, and it's Bonnie's Chance who comes. But JR's coming with a red dress on the outside, and on the inside is Bonnie's Chance. Bonnie's Chance on the inside, JR on the outside, and as they pass the line, it's Bonnie's Chance from JR. And then comes Sly Gypsy, Beckford Hanover, Staley Doings, and Big Willie. Now we're not on the line. Number 4, Bonnie's Chance, owned, trained and driven by Mr. Brian Davis. Second was number 9, Stoneriggs JR, owned by Mr. D. Hardwick, trained and driven by Alf Launchbury. And third was number 2, Sly Gypsy, owned, trained and driven by Mr. C. Payne. Officially placed fourth was number 3, Beckford Hanover. 2 lengths and 4 lengths. In a time of 1:44.9. First time we've seen that out. That's a lovely animal, this Saunders Ambition. Came from the Saunders stud up North Wales. Down into the Tybee stable. Then going Going down there in the all white with the green diamond is Ryan's Girl from Mr. Morris's stable at Leominster. He's one with a bit more experience than others. He's been out several times. There in the all black is Robbo with a white sleeve. And there going down is from Mr. Dowd at Lenon's stable, that's Titus. There going down is Stan Harrison with Rough Justice. Now that's been out 2 or 3 times, so that's got a bit of experience. So much experience, he's been out a couple of times. Then coming down Robo, he's been out 2 or 3 times this season. That's Robo. Then we got the Trotting horse and a big fine animal, Saunders Ambition. And here we got Sebastian, he's been out several times this season and he's got a bit of form, he's been running into places. Justice. That doesn't have too much experience. And then we got this little pony, Titus. He's been out a couple of times this season. Starts to take him away. He's having a little trouble with Titus. And Kaiwa. Turn him and get back in the line if you can. Close up. And the car gathers speed. You're going to run, your money's on. You start to gather speed and they're off. What's going to burst out of that gate? Let's have a look at them as they come around the bend. Rough Justice, someone's going well on the outside. And his Robo goes well. Robo takes it up. Robo goes up a couple of lengths clear of a Kaiwatha Rock. On the inside is Rough Justice, and as they swing into the straightiest, Robo takes him along. Titus is making a bit of ground on the outside. Long way to go yet though. And they come up here over the Nunsland Road, and as they do so, it's Robo who takes him along. Robo taking him along there from Rough Justice, tucked in behind him, and it's Robo from Rough Justice. Ryan's Girl is trying to get up on terms with them if they can. Then tucked in behind is Sebastian. Then the good Trotting pony, Saunders Ambition. Then Titus, and then Kaiwatha. They swing away around that top end. It's Robo takes him along. He's got 5 or 6 lengths to spare. 8 or 10 lengths off Rough Justice. Then tucked in there, Sebastian is just beginning to straighten out. They go down the far side. Ryan's Girl's in 4th place, but it's Robo takes him along from Rough Justice, and Sebastian's made a mistake. He's gone off his legs. That leaves Robo out in front from Rough Justice in 2nd place. In on the rails is Ryan's Girl. On the outside of that is Sebastian. He's gone again. Then the good Trotting pony, Saunders Ambition. That's going well. They go down round the far side, and he's certainly trotting in a form, but it's a 1-horse race with Robo opened up 20, 30 lengths. Great race for the places between Rough Justice, and then comes Ryan's Girl. Sebastian is on the outside. On the inside is Saunders Ambition, but as they straighten for home, it's a 1-horse race as they come up over the Nunsland Road for the 2nd time. And it's Robo's bringing him home, and Robo's made a mistake. He's gone off his legs. That's made this, but he's got far enough in front to get going again. He's back trotting again. And as they come to the line here, it's Robo brings him home. Robo from the big Trotting horse, and he's just made a mistake as he went over the line. From the not to Rough Justice. Then in 3rd place coming is Sebastian and Ryan's Girl. And then Saunders and Fisher. Then comes Titus and Kaiwatha. First, number 15, Robo. Owned by Mr. Richard Belk, trained by him and driven by Colin Bevan. 2nd was number 10, Rough Justice, owned, trained and driven by Stan Harrison of Ailes Owen. And 3rd was number 12, Sebastian, owned by Mr. C. Jones, trained and driven by C. Davis. Officially placed 4th was number 11, Ryan's Girl. A time of 1:49.1. Now we got Ivy here with Perfect Sun. Now this has had plenty of experience, Perfect Sun. It ought to be there or thereabouts. And following that is Gary Wakefield with Stone Riggs Gamble. Gary, the boy who drove Lex with Pride to a 2-minute 2-2 win in the Sire Stakes at York. We only send them up to York if we think we got a good one. Then going down in front of me is Welsh Wood from John Mills of Glade Street. He's He's been out 2 or 3 times, so you should be getting a bit of experience. Mainly youngsters, these little ponies. Then we got Ian going down there. Ian Dimlot with this pony. We saw it down at Leicester when he got legs. Got beat at Leicester. That's Stone Rod's Impian. Get a bit more time to have a bit more schooling. Coming down, we got Proper Land. On the outside of that, Perfect Sun. Then we got Westward Dream, and this is how they're drawn. Drawn 1 is 26 Celtic Gem. Drawn 2 is Proper Lass. Drawn 3 is Perfect Sun. Drawn 4 inside the Impian. Here's a good little pony, Fleeting Glance. Now that ran a cracking good race. Summarised to get way out of the early part of the season anyway. It's a smashing good. It ran second. It's been placed, so it won't be far away. And here we've got number 26. That's Peter Davis with Celtic Gem. Lovely little pony that. Perfect Sun, then Westward Dream, then Gamble. Then we got Welshwood. Come back, David, or else we'll lose you. Then Proper Lass, and then Impian. Takes him down to the start. Starts to gather speed, you're going to race, and they're off. What's going to come out of that bunch? Let's have a look. Away goes Impian with a cracking good run. Impian takes him around that bump bend. He's got 5 or 6 lengths to spare. He swings him around the straight from Perfect Sun. He's just tucked in there behind him. Then comes Graney, but as they come up here, up the straight for the first time, it's Impian who takes them along. Impian cracking away here over the Nunsland Road. Into the home straight for the first time. It's Nunsland who's cracking him along. Stonering Gamble is tucked in there. Perfect Sun is just in behind him. But it's, as they go up here, and here comes Fleeting Glance with a run. He's coming up to join him. He's not going to left behind. And it's Impian from on the inside, Perfect Sun. On the outside, Fleeting Glance. Then in behind with them, Gamble. These are the ones that had a bit of experience. It's showing. They draw away from the rest of the field. They go down the far side. And it's Stone Riggs Impian, and he moving sweetly, going well on the outside of him is Fleeting Glance. In third place is Perfect Sun, then Gamble. Ooh, and he's made a mistake. Impian's gone off his legs. That's loose. Glance forward. That's loose him away with a flyer. And now he's gone off his legs. They're going a bit fast down over the far road. And it's still Fleeting Glance. He's back trotting from Impian there in second place. Then just on the outside of Impian is Perfect Sun. They swing round, but that allowed Fleeting Glance to gain 5 or 6, 7 or 8, 10 lengths. Impian's off his legs again on that far bend. He's gone, and so is Perfect Sun. They're making the match, trying to catch this front runner. And as they come up here over the Nunsland Road, it's bringing them home. Fleeting Glance bringing them home here at Weobley in Division 3. Over the road and up into the straight, and they all lost ground on that when they made a mistake. And it's Fleeting Glance who brings them home. From tucked in behind there is Sonder's Impian, and his Fleeting Glance from Stone Riggs Impian. Then comes Perfect Sun. Then Stone Riggs Gamble. And then 5 Star. Glance, owned by Mr. E. Thomas of Benkham, trained by Sam Tapp at Cannock and driven by David Tapp. Second was number 20, Stone Riggs Impian, owned by Mr. George Carter, trained by Helen Keys and driven by Ian Dimlot. And third was number 24, Perfect Sun, owned by Mr. Ronnie John, trained by him and driven by Ivor Davis. Officially placed fourth was number 23, Stone Riggs Gamble. 146, 3 lengths and 2 lengths. Winner, Fleeting Glance. Pretty white disc, that's Saunders Linda. Now these are all good class horses now. They know all about racing, they've had plenty of racing, and they're all certain to give you a good run for your money. Babbles, this is a great front running pony, Saunders Babbles. If it gets out, then come in here, we got one of John Sleeve's ponies, Golden Ovette. Is Len Bowie. So he's welcome down here. He's from up the country. Super little animal, certain to go well. Over on the dark green is Saunders Babbles, and then Elaine's Delight. Then going down in front of me, that's Saunders Linda. Good run for your money, and Babbles will, if Babbles can get in front. He'll take some passing. Elaine's Delight ought to go well on this track. Loves a big sweeping. And here coming down is number one. That's Evidence. That's with Typing Thomas. Grand little pony. Been hard raced this season. Not done a lot on the grass. Right, take him on round Tudor with Celebration. It's certain to go well, best of all. Certain to give you a good run for your money. And here going down in front of me is Perfect Lady. Now this has been lightly raced, driven by Carl Davis. Run well up at Beulah last Saturday. Finished about third or fourth, something like that. They're going down the backside. There is Saunders Linda. Then we got Golden overhead. Close up drivers, jog on round, you're starting down the far side. And we got Celebrate. Get your money on for this, the first heat of the swings them round. They're going to start a furlong down from us today. They come up past the post here. And you won't let them go. Swings them into the straight. They're going to go. Your money's going to be on this time. They come up and they're off. Now what's going to break out of that bunch? Wait till the car gets out of the way. And Elaine's Delight's making a bad mistake. I can see that. Let's have a look. It's Gary Bond who comes to the front. On the inside, Evidence. On the outside is Babbles. It's Evidence and Babbles. From tucked in is Saunders Linda. Then best of all. Then comes Saunders Celebrate. They swing away around that top bend, and as they do so, it's out there in front goes Saunders Evidence. He's got a length to spare, and there's a faller, and it's Babbles who's gone down. Pull them, drivers. Stop them. Stop. Now don't everybody run across. There's more than adequate members over there to deal with the situation. Now let him come back into the paddock if it's possible. Jeff, see if you can catch him. Leave it to Jeff. Jeff will have him. All right, well let him go then, boys. Let him go. Now let him go. Now leave him alone. Now leave him alone. Brings them around the corner. Into the straight. Start. They're going to go this time, and they're off. And the car speeding away and leaves them. Let's have a look what comes out of that bunch. As soon as the car gets off the way, we'll have a little squint. And what comes out? Evidence comes out. Evidence comes out of it. Evidence with on the outside is Elaine's Delight. Then in there is Len Bowie. On the inside, Celebrate. They swing away around that book, and it's Evidence who takes them along. He's got a length to spare. Off Celebrate in second place. On the inside is Perfect Lady. On the outside is... They go down the far side there, and it's Saunders Evidence who takes them down the far side. From Celebrate in second place. On the inside there is Perfect Lady. On the outside of Perfect Lady, and best of all is making a run to go up to join them. There's Len Bowie between horses. Elaine's Delight's on the outside. Linda's on the inside. They go down the far side, and they're not giving him too much start. And it is still Saunders Evidence who takes them along. Saunders Evidence rattling them round that from Saunders Celebrate there in second place. Then swings way round into the home straight, and it's Saunders Evidence from Celebrate coming well on the outside is best of all. They straighten up for the run up past the stands for the second time, and as they do so, it's Evidence who takes them along up past the stands over the Nunsville Road, and it's Evidence who's bringing them along. Going well on the outside is best of all. Perfect Lady is tucked in there with a chance. They go up, and it's Evidence from Perfect Lady. Going well on the outside is Best of All. 1 lap to go. On the inside, then Bowie. On the inside, Sword to Celebrate. Then Linda. Then comes Elaine's Delight. Round the far bend there is Saunders Evidence. He's making it all if he can. On the inside is Perfect Lady. On the outside of Perfect Lady is Best of All. He's found he's got a bit to do. And that's Evidence is gone. He's broke. And so is Best of All. That leaves Perfect Lady out in front. There's Perfect Lady from Saunders Evidence, then Best of All. Len Bowie's trying to make ground if he can. There's a long way to go yet. It can alter. Celebrate's trying to creep his way up the inside. They swing down around that far bend, and as they do so, it's still in the same order. It's Perfect Lady, got a length to spare of Saunders Evidence. Those are the two that's going to count. They rattle into the straight here. And it's Perfect Lady on the inside. Coming on the outside is Saunders Evidence. Perfect Lady on the inside. Evidence on the outside. Up to the Mellon Road. Over the Mellon Road. And it's Perfect Lady who hits it first. Perfect Lady from Saunders Evidence. And then comes Bay. And as they come to light, it's Perfect Lady who brings them home from Saunders Evidence. And then comes Saunders Celebrate. Then Len Bowie. Then Best of All. Elaine's Delight. And 6, Saunders Celebrate, owned by Mrs. L. Evans, trained by her and driven by Tudor Jones. Officially placed 4th was number 4, Len Bowie. Now if you're in the frame, we got Rosette for you. A time of 2:34.6, 2:34.6. Turn into the lead horse has been raced all season. Bill's Time, now that's been well raced this season. Ran well at Ross Harriers meeting last Wednesday, and here's a winner at the Ross Harriers, Storage Sunrise. Came down from James the Matlock stable up in the Derbyshire there last year. Right, take him down, Clive. There they go down with Bill's Time. Storage Sunrise, Bonnie's Chance, not Bonnie's Chance, Red Rose. In front of me is Cinnamon. Now this little pony's certain to go well, this Cinnamon. And then we've got G-Wiz. Sorry, Whiskey. Swing them round the wood bend, swings them into the straight. Your money's on, they're going to race, and as they come up the start, they're off. Now what's going to burst out of that bunch? Let's have a little look once this car gets out of the way. And the car comes up, he tries to get away, it's taking him all his time to get out from there. What comes out? Out comes Elita. Elita goes out with Cinnamon on his inside, Cinnamon on the inside, Elita on the outside. Then comes Sunrise, then Whiskey, then Bill's Time. They swing away around that first bend. It's Cinnamon who takes them around. Cinnamon takes them around the first bend. On the inside is Storage Sunrise. On the outside is Elita. Then a little gap back to Whiskey. Then comes Bill's Time. Then Saunders Red Rose. They go down the far side, still in the same order. Indian file, nobody making much of a move. 9 furlongs here at Weobley. And it's Cinnamon who takes them along from Storage Sunrise, tucked in there in 2nd place. In 3rd place there is Elita. Then just in 4th is Whiskey. They swing into the bottom bend, and as they do so, it's still the same order. Cinnamon got a length to spare of Storage Sunrise. He's got a length to spare of Elita. On the outside of Elita is Whiskey. Red Rose is beginning to close up gap on him a little bit. They straighten up past the stands the second time. Still the same order on the inside there. And as they come up, Red Rose is starting to improve. He's pulled himself out. Whiskey is coming to join them. Over the Nunsland Road. Here we go with 1 lap to go, drivers. 1 lap, and it's Cinnamon who takes them along. Storage Sunrise is tucked in behind him. Whiskey is coming up on the outside. And as they go, it's still Cinnamon on the inside. On the outside of him is Storage Red Sunrise. Then making his best of his way up the inside with Gary at the controls is a leader. He's going a great little pony. Down the far side, and it's Zinnemann from Elita. Storage Sunrise is on his outside. Wizkid is finding the pace a bit fast for him. Red Rose is trying to get up on terms. Those are the two that matter. On the inside is Zinnemann. On the outside there is Elita. Then Storage Sunrise in third place. Red Rose in fourth. Wizkid going up. Then Cheetah. Then Bill Stein. But those three front runners are drawing away from the field. They've got the race between them. Round the wood bend into the home straight, and it's Zinnemann who leads by half a length from on the outside there. On the inside is Storage Sunrise. They straighten up, and as they come up, it's on the inside is Zinnemann. Coming well on the outside is Elita, and it's Zinnemann and Elita coming with a great run. And as they come over the Nunsland Road, it's Zinnemann who's bringing them home from, and here comes Red Rose on the outside. He's coming to join them. It's going to be a race. Zinnemann on the inside, Red Rose on the outside, Zinnemann and Red Rose. And then comes Storage Sunrise, then Elita, then Saunders Cheetah, and then Bill Stein and Wizkid. Stewart's inquiry, I think, I'm not too sure what. Conway? Of the second heat, first, number 13, Zinnemann, owned, trained and driven by Huey Thomas. Second was number 18, Saunders Red Rose, owned, trained and driven by Brian Davis. And third was number 35, Storage Sunrise, owned by Storage Limited, trained by Bill Morris and driven by Patrick Morris. Officially placed fourth was number 14, Elita. A time of 2:36, a neck and one length. Change the driver on that. He's going to be driven by Jeff Langford. Jeff will give him a good drive. He'll have him up there amongst them. All good performers. That pair of both gone a couple of times on grass this season and run well. Then we got Proper Charlie. That's certain to go well. Here's a pony that's won a big handicap already this season, McLean's Girl, one down at Cardiff. Then there's the one we haven't seen. That's Gary Wakefield going by with Thunder Speed. Now he's been hard raced this season. He's race fit. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. They're all good class ponies in this heat. With Princess. And going up the far side there is Staley Star. Has come down with a good reputation. So we will remains to be seen in a minute when he gets alongside McLean's Girl. Brings them around the corner. Straightens them up. Car comes, your money's on, and he's over the road. Now what's going to break out of this lot? Let's have a look what's going. Coming well on the outside here is Proper Charlie. Premier's on the inside. McLean's Girl up there between horses. They swing away around into the first bend, and it's McLean's Girl who takes them along. She's rattling away out in front, and that'll take a bit of passing. It's McLean's Girl from Proper Charlie. On the inside is Saunders Premier, making a bit of a run down the backside. Way he goes now. Is Gary Wakefield with Thunder Speed. They go down the far side and he's slowing it down in front, and it's McLean's Girl from on the outside. Proper Charlie in against the rails. There's Thunder Speed. Then comes Saunders Premier. Then comes Swift Princess. They go into the far side there. Then Clara Bow, and then Staley Star into the bottom bend, and it's the same order. It's McLean's Girl who takes him along. Got a length to spare. On the inside, Proper Charlie tucked in there. On right in against the rails is Gary Wakefield with Thunder Speed. They straighten up, come up past the stands the second time, and as they do so, still the same order. McLean's Girl on the inside. Thunder Speed trying to come up a bit on the outside. Proper Charlie's trying to make a bit of ground. Staley Star's trying to get up amongst them if he can, and he's improving. Staley Star comes up to join them. And as they go with one lap to go, drivers, now turn the tap on, let's see where we're going. It's McLean's Girl, got a couple of lengths to spare. spare off. Clara Bow has come up into second. And it's McLean's Girl from Clara Bow. On, and Thunder Speed's made a bad mistake. That's just made Shotty many chances he's got. They go down the far side and he's got him back trotting again. And it's McLean's Girl from Clara Bow. Thunder Speed, Premier on the inside. Then Proper Charlie. Staley Star's got the whip out. He's asking him to get up amongst them if he can. And he's having a go up the inside. They go into the bottom bend. He's still in the same order. There's McLean's Girl on the inside. On the outside, Proper Charlie. He's just tucked in then. Then comes Thunder Speed. He's trying to make a bit of improvement if he can. Staley Star's got a lot to do to get on terms with them. He'll want to turn the tap on. They straighten up Romeo. Those are the three that's going to matter. On the inside, McLean's Girl. Coming well on the outside, Thunder Speed. Up between the middle here is Proper Charlie. But it's Dinnerman who hits the road first. Over the Mansden Road goes McLean's Girl. It's McLean's Girl, but Thunder Speed's coming with a good run. Here comes Clara Bow with a swipe. And it's McLean's Girl from Clara Bow. And then comes Thunder Speed. Then Premier, then Staley Star. Then Proper Charlie and Swift Princess now. Here's the official result of the heat. First, number 27, McLean's Girl, owned by Gwyn Owens Allensmore, trained and driven by Richard Owen. Second was number 22nd, Clara Bow, owned by Mr. F. Morledge, trained and driven by John Snape. And third was number 23, Thunder Speed, owned by Mr. A. Morris, trained by him and driven by Gary Wakefield. Officially placed fourth was number 21, Saunders Premier. Well done, drivers. Well done, Richard. Right, and this is Valentino coming out now. Now he's been out several times this season. He's a cracking good little pony. We're just waiting for Midnight Bell. Out with Midnight Bell. Right, take them down, drivers. There's no waiting today for anybody. You've got to get your horses in the harness and go. Take them down, John. John Snape takes them down with Hurricane. Midnight Bell here, well done. Good boy. Then going down is Ivy General, then following that is Saunders Ralph. Then we come Saunders System, then Midnight Bell. With Flipdouse from Lannon at the controls. Then we got Gary Wakefield with Valentino. And in front of me here, Speedy Dillon. Jog on, Jeff. Come up to the lad there. Oh, now then what's going to come out of that bunch? Let's get the car out of the way. And Saunders Ralph is going well, Hurricane's going well. And as they come up here, Hurricane takes them along. Hurricane from on his outside, Speedy Dillon, and then tucked in there. And they go round that far bend, and as they do so, it's Hurricane who takes them along from Speedy Dillon. Then comes Valentino, then Saunders, then Midnight Bell just tucked in there. They go down the far side, and they're setting a cracking pace. And it's Hurricane who takes them down. They got a length to spare off. Speedy Dillon, they're slowing the pace down the backside a bit. They're waiting. And it's Saunders, Hurricane, Speedy Dillon. He won't want to do that, or it's Dillon will get up alongside him. And it's Hurricane from Speedy Dillon. On the inside is Valentino. On the outside, Midnight Bell. Then comes Saunders System. Then Tybee General. And then Saunders Ralph. Into the wooded bend. Round the wooded bend. And it's still in the same order. Out there in front is Saunders Hurricane. Tucked in behind him is Speedy Dillon. And it's Saunders Hurricane who brings them into the home straight. Up past the stands for the second time, with tucked in behind him there is Speedy Dillon, going well on the outside, Midnight Bell. He's coming to join them. They come over the Nunsland Road, and as they do so, it's Speedy Dillon who takes it up on the inside, and it's Speedy Dillon on the inside. Hurricane's gone wide and gone on the outside. Saunders System is improving all the time and getting up to them. They're all there in a bunch. They go round the far bend. And it's Hurricane who breaks it up again, and it's Hurricane from Speedy Dillon. Going well on the outside is Saunders System. He's making ground all the time. And Hurricane made it just a little ruffle as he went over the road, but he's trotting all right. And it's Hurricane now going up on his inside is Speedy Dillon. On the outside is Saunders System. Valentino is right there with him, so is Midnight Bell. They swing into the bottom bend, and it's Hurricane who goes on again. It's Seesaw in every other. It's Hurricane who goes on from on the inside. Is Speedy Dillon improving all the time on the outside. Is Saunders system. He's on the outside of Speedy Dillon as they straighten up here. It's on the inside is Hurricane. System's coming on the outside. Dillon's coming up between horses. And as they come up the line here, it's Hurricane that brings them over the Melon Road. Saunders system is coming to join them. Hurricane is bringing them home. Hurricane brings them home in here from Speedy Dillon. Then on the outside is Valentino, then Midnight Bell, then Saunders system, Tybee General, and Saunders Ralph. Saunders Hurricane, owned by Tony Arcock, trained by him and driven by John Snake. Second was number 32, Speedy Dillon, owned, trained and driven by Jeff Meechin. And third was number 34, Valentino, owned, trained and driven by Gary Wakefield. Officially placed fourth was one number 29, Midnight Bell. A time of 2:34.5. 2:34.5. There we are. Starting to go well is Express. Turn out, please. With both sides.
Saunders Pernod. Bullseye.
John Slee. They're going down his cover note. Roulette Lady. And then Tybee Express. Right. Prince is back in action again. Odds together, speed. Straightens them up. They're going to race. Your money's on, and they're off. Now, what's going to come out of this little bunch? Let's have a look once the car gets out of the way. And they come over the Nunsland Road with Tybee going on. Tybee Express takes them on. Tybee got by about a couple of lengths from Cover Note in second place. Going well on the outside, there is Laughter. They swing into the open, it's Tybee Express who takes them along. Tybee got 5 or 6 lengths to spare off. Cover Note in on the rails is Prince. On the outside of Prince is Saunders Laughter. Then just tucked in behind the bunch, they go down the far side, and it's still Tybee Express who takes them along. Got 5, 6, 7, 8 lengths to spare. Off Cover Note in second place. Then on the outside there is Saunders Laughter. Just in against the rails is Prince. Just tracking the bunch there is Saunders Pernod. They then tuck in behind the bunch altogether is Welsh Roulette. They go into the bottom bend, and as they do so, this was the pony. I told you he'd been going well up at Chasewater. He swings round the bottom bend, last back end, into the home straight is Tybee Express. Got a couple of lengths to spare. Off Cover Note there in second place. Going well on the outside is Saunders Laughter. Trying to get on terms with him is Saunders Pernod. They go down over the Nunsland Road for the second time. They haven't started a race yet. Now they're going to go, and 1 lap to go, drivers. 1 lap. And it's Tybee Express who takes them from Cover Note. On the inside is Prince. Coming well on the outside is Bullseye. Saunders Laughter's between horses. Then in behind the bunch is Pernod. They go round the bar bend, and it's still Tybee Express. He's still got a length or 2 to spare. He's going to make it all if he can. It's Express from Cover Note. Prince is tucked in there in third place with a double handful. Then just in behind that is Saunders Pernod. He's tucked in there. They go down the far side. Saunders Laughter is going backwards. They go down there, and they're still in the same order, making progress all the way up on the outside is Roulette Lady. That's going to come and join them if it can. They go into the bottom bend is Tybee Express from Cover Note. Then Prince. Roulette Lady's improving all the time on the outside from the bunch. It's a long way to go. But as they swing round into the straight, it's still the same order. This pony who come to make it all, but Cover Note's going to have a go at him on the outside. They straighten up for home, and it's Tybee Express on the inside. Cover Note coming to join him on the outside. Tybee Express from Cover Note. They got to hit this Melon Road, over the road, and it's Cover Note who comes away from them. And it's Cover Note who brings them home from Tybee Express, and the fast finishing Roulette Lady, then Prince. Then Saunders, Burnout, Cover Girl, and Bullseye. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the official result of each five. First, number 40, Cover Note, owned by Trailers Limited of Somerset, trained and driven by Stephen Fluke from Kingsland. Second was number 41, Tide Express, owned, trained and driven by Eric Jones from Newcastle Emlyn. And third was number 46, Roulette Lady, owned, trained and driven by John Mills from Glade Street. Officially placed fourth was number 38, Prince. 1 length and 3/4 of length in 2:35.6. Winner, Cover Note. White Pall Mall down at Huntley. That's Doubtful, Gwyn Owens of Allensmoor from Elizabeth Lloyd stable. Only just got pipped off by that good thing Pall Mall. It was close. Here going down is Gary Wakefield now with number 51. That's G-Wiz, driving it for Mr. Morris. There over there is Denikin. Now this been a consistent performer as yes, just to show his best this season, no Denikin, but he usually comes best when the big grass meetings come on, and this is it in July and August. That's Denikin. Then just tucked in behind him there is Clandestine. He's yet to show his best. Best when the grass meetings are on. That's Denikin, and then that's Clandestine. Just tucked in here, and we've got Elsie. There's Clandestine going down. He's going to show one of these days. Here, just going down in front of me in the white with the blue hoops is Intrepid. Now he's an old campaigner. Down out of the stable. Right, take him down, Doubtful. Turn Denikin. Up we go. There they go with LC. Jog on. Group up, drivers. There's Intrepid going down. Stop worrying, Fred. Everything is going great. 6 of the grade B. Swings them into the straight. Yes, they're going to go. They're under orders and they're off. And what's going to break from here once the car goes? Let's have a look what comes. Doubtful looks as if it's coming with a bit of a run. And it's Doubtful who takes it up. Doubtful here. Doubtful from Intrepid. And then on the inside is Denikin. And it's Denikin who swings them round the first bend. Denikin takes them round the first from Intrepid. Going up on the inside of Intrepid is Clandestine. They go down the far side, and as they do so, it's Denikin who takes them along from on the outside. Doubtful, just tucked in against the rails. There is Clandestine. Then comes Intrepid. Then just tucked in there is Stoneriggs LC. A long, long way to go yet, though. They go down the far side, still in the same order. Saunders Spark just tucked in behind them. That does his best work at the end. They go into the bottom bend, and it's Doubtful who takes them along. That's got a length to spare. Off Denikin, tucked in second place. Just in third place there is Clandestine. Then comes Intrepid. Then just turning the corner comes LC. They straighten up for the first time past the stands up. And it's still the same order out there in front. Denikin takes them along. Doubtful takes them along. He takes them along, improving all the time on the outside here, or trying to his LC. He's coming to join him if they can, over the road for the first time. And it's Doubtful who takes him along with, on the outside here, LCD's coming to join him. Going up through the middle there is Elsie, is Intrepid, and as they go round the fly bend there, it's still the same order. It's Doubtful from Denikin in there. In against the rails is Clandestine. Going well on the outside is Intrepid. And Elsie's made a bad mistake and he's broken. That's shot any chance he may have. They go down the far side and it's still Doubtful from Denikin. Going well on the outside is Intrepid. Clandestine's in against the rails. He's got to get from there if he can. Saunders Spark is beginning to improve a bit. He's making a bit of ground on the far side. Into the bottom bend. Still the same order. Doubtful swings him round the bottom bend. Denikin's just tucked in behind him, making ground all the time on the outside is Saunders Spark. He's on the outside of Clandestine. They swing round into the home straight, and those are the four that's going to matter. It's going to be a race. Doubtful on the inside, Spark coming on the outside here next to you. Doubtful on the inside, Spark coming. Here comes up the middle there. It's Doubtful who's bringing him up the middle. Denikin's trying to come with a run if he can. Over the road, and the scoreless race. Doubtful on the inside, Denikin. Here comes Clandestine with a run, but as they come to the right, it's Doubtful who brings them home from Denikin, and then comes Clandestine, Stallers, Spark, Stonebridge, G-Wiz, Intrepid, and Elsie. Trained by and driven by Elizabeth Lloyd. Second was 49, Denikin, owned, trained and driven by Mick Strickland from Bristol. Third was number 56, Clandestine, owned, trained and driven by Clive Meredith from Orwithy. Officially placed fourth was number 55, Saunders Spark. A time of 2:35.7. 2:35.7. One length and a neck. Then Honest Reese, then Little Fellow, then Ben Kenobi, then turning there is Newtown Boy. In front of me here is this good pony, Staley Barron, winner at Presteen last year. Won the £1,000 handicap. Here going down front of me is the Bounder, winner of the Great Tregarron meeting. Second last year, almost completed a double. Turn, Ian, and go down, please. Swing him round. There goes the little pony, Staley Barron. Just beaten by in a heat at the Tregarron meeting. And they're off. Get your money on for the first heat of the open year at the Weobley meeting. Brings them round the corner. Round into the straight. Your money's on, they're going to race and they're off. But what's going to burst out of this lot? Wait till the car gets off the way and we'll have a little look. And as they come up here, Ben Kenobi, and it's Homeward Star who comes out in front. Homeward Star takes them along. Homeward Star from tucked in behind there is Honest Reese, then Newtown Boy, Ben Kenobi. Little fellow's well up there, so is the Bounder and Staley Barron. They swing away around that far bend and it's Homeward Star who takes them along. He's got a length to spare off. Honest Reese in second place. Just tucked in against the rails there is Ben Kenobi. Going well on the outside is Little Fellow. He might have gone too early. It's Homeward Star going down the far side there. They're tucked in against the rails is Honest Reese. Little Fellow is going up, improving all the time on the outside. He's been lifted a bit in the handicap. The Bounder's stuck in behind him. Then just tucked in behind that is Staley Barron. Nobody making much of a move yet. They swing way around that bottom bend and it's still the same order. Homeward Star takes them round in the hands of Peter Davis. He swings them round into the straight. Tucked in against the rails is Ben Kenobi. He's trying to improve a bit. The Bounder's trying to get up on terms and come out from off the rails if he can. They straighten up and come up towards the road. And as they do so, it's Homeward Star who takes them along. Coming well on the outside is the Boundary, trying to improve, but it's Homeward Star who takes them dot by with 1 lap to go, drivers. Now they want to turn the tap off. Homeward Star from Honest Reese. From the outside is Little Fellow. On the inside, Ben Kenobi. Gary Bunn with Saunders with Newtown Boy on the outside. Bounder's in against the rails. He's got to get from there. He can't go any way up there. They go down the far side, and as they do so, it's still Homeward Star taking them long from Honest. Reese just tucked in behind him. Ben Kenobi's there. Little fellow's on the outside. The Bounder's trying to improve a little bit if he can. Staley Barron's just tucked in behind him there. They go down the far side, and he's got to be patient. It's Homeward Star still in the lead. He takes him into that bottom bend, and as they rattle round there, little fellow is trying to come a little bit on the outside. The Bounder is trying to improve a little bit, but it's still Homeward Star who rattles them around there, and as they do so, it's Homeward Star on the inside. The Bounder's beginning to improve all the time. He's picking his way up the inside. Now they're going to straighten up and run. Homeward Star on the inside. Bounder trying to come a bit on the outside. Staley Barron trying to come. He's drawn his whip. And as they come up towards the Melon, towards the Nunsel Road, it's Homeward Star on the inside. The Bounder's coming with a heavy man on the outside. Up through the middle comes Homeward Star. On the inside is Honest Reese, and it's Honest Reese on the Bounder. And it's Honest Reese on the Bounder. Honest Reese on the Bounder, and then Homeward Star. Now, those are the two horses that'll matter. Those are the two horses that'll matter. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the official result of the first heat. First, number 62, the Bounder. Owned by Graham Hammond, trained by him and driven by Stephen Fluke. Second was number 57, and it's Reese, owned by Mr. A. Jones, trained by Sam Taff and driven by David Taff. And third was number 60, Homeward Star, owned, trained and driven by Peter Davis. Officially placed fourth was number 64, Staley Barron. A time of 2:35, ahead and half a length. Swings them round into the straight. And they're off, and as they come here, the car speeds away and leaves them racing. What's going to take it up? Roman Lady on the inside. But Perfect Future steps out of the gate. Perfect Future goes away. Catch me if you can, he said. Perfect Future takes him along from Roman Lady, then just a couple of 3 lengths back then to stake. Then Grinnell Rhapsody made a bad mistake, and he's gone off his legs. He can't get him going. They go down the far side, and it's still Perfect Lady, still Perfect Future who takes him down there. Catch me if you can, says Perfect Future, and that's made a bad mistake, and oh dear, we are. And as they go, he's go on Roman Lady, and as they go, it's Roman Lady who takes it up, and that's allowed Temple Star to take advantage of it, and it's Temple Star who takes advantage. And as they go down, there is Roman Lady from Temple Star. He's moved into second place. He can't do anything with Perfect Future. And as they swing away around that bend, it's Roman Lady from Temple Star. Then moved up into third place is Staley Friday. Now he's got him going again, and Grinnell Rhapsody is left. He made that mistake at the start. They straighten up and come up past the stands, and as they do so, Temple Star's bound to be in there with a chance. And it's Roman Lady, Temple Star just tucking along in there. And they're just making improving all the time. It's Staley Friday over the Strunsland Road, and it's Roman Lady takes him along from Temple Star tucked in behind them there. Then comes Staley Friday. Roman Lady's going with it. It's not going to give in as simple as that. Roman Lady on the inside, Temple Star, he's asking it. Is Roman Lady on the inside, Temple Star, then comes Staley Friday, then get back then to Perfect Future, then comes Grinnell Rhapsody, but he's got a lot to do to get those two front runners. His only chance is to get second and get in the final. They swing way around that bottom bend, and as they do so, it's still Roman Lady. He's hanging on for grim death on the inside. Roman Lady on the inside. Temple Star's got to come to join him if he can, and she's swishing her tail. She's not liking it, but she's hanging on. It's Roman Lady, and here coming well on the outside is Staley, and it's Roman Lady. Perfect Future's coming with a run right up under the wheels here. But it's Roman Lady, and here comes Staley Friday with a run. And as they come to right, it's Roman Lady, Staley Friday, and Temple Star. Not in that order, but those are the three that are counted in the finish. Those are the three in the finish. Owned, trained and driven by Phillips. Second was number 69, Staley Friday. Owned by Mrs. Flowers and Mycock, trained by A. Flowers and driven by John Snape. And third was number 72, Temple Star. Owned, trained 8, Perfect Future. A time of 2:33.8. Sharpening up a bit. Number 80, that's Bernie Lodge Peril. He's a winner of a heat this season down at Horst, so he's got a bit of form. Southern Belle, now that'll give you a good run for your money, Southern Belle. It won't be far away. Over there is Rock on Dixie. He comes down with a good reputation. Then we got Chantry Girl, then Lit Up. Come along, Honest Sterling. That's the pony we want. Take him down then with Rock on Dixie. Take him down with Rock on Dixie. We got to get on. We've no waited. You're not ready. You don't go. Then we go Chantry Girl. Then Lit Up. Certain to run well. Then going down is Harvey Moon. That's a great front runner, Harvey Moon. He'll certainly run off the front. And we got the good little mare, Southern Belle. She'll never know when she's beat, and she's only a little one. Then we got Bernie Lodge Peril. Chug on, Bernie Lodge. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Get your money on. They're certain to go well. These are good ponies. And the stewards want to see you after, David. Into the home straight. Starts to gather speed. Get your money on for E3. And they're under orders and they're off. And what's going to break from this bunch? Let the car come up and so we can have a look at him. Car comes over the road and it's Harvey Moon who comes to the front. But his staff who's coming with Honest Sterling, but on the inside Harvey Moon. It's Harvey Moon with Honest Sterling on his outside there. Chantry Girl is just in the tapping a sheet. They put on the far bend and as they do so it's Harvey Moon who takes them along. Chantry Girl shut in there against the rails. On the outside is Honest Sterling. Then comes Lit Up on the outside, on the inside. And Chantry Girl made a bit of a mistake and she can't get going. That may have shot her a chance. And as they go down there, it's Harvey Moon from Honest Sterling. Then comes Lit Up, improving all the time. On the outside there is Southern Belle. That's the one they got to watch. They go into the wooded bend and it's Harvey Moon from Honest Sterling. Then comes Lit Up, then Southern Belle. Chantry Girl, he can't get her back on her legs again. They swing round the bottom end into this home straight. And it's still the same order. Harvey Moon on the inside. On the outside is Honest Sterling. In against the rails is Lit Up. Southern Belle's come to join them. They'll know she's arrived. They come up past the stands here for the second time. Into the Nunsland Road. Over the road. And it's still the same order. This good front-running pony, Harvey Moon. But Honest Sterling takes it up. Southern Belle is going to go after her. And it's Honest Sterling from on the inside Harvey Moon. One left to go. On the outside, Southern Belle. Then comes Lit Up. Rock on Dixie's getting a bit closer, and he's got a bit of speed. They go round that far bend, and Honest Sterling takes it up. Honest Sterling from Southern Belle is going after him, though, and it's Honest Sterling from Southern Belle on the outside. She's gone to join him. Harvey Moon is there. Rock on Dixie is beginning to close the gap a little bit. They go down the far side. Bernie Lodge Merrill is finding the pace too fast for him. They go into the wooded bend, and as they do so, it's still this pony hanging on the inside. Honest Sterling on the inside. Southern Belle's going to have a go, and Southern Belle won't give anything away. It's Honest Sterling. He's got the long way to, and that's it. Southern Belle's gone. It's Honest Sterling now from Harvey Moon coming on the inside, and it's Honest Sterling from Harvey Moon. He's got Southern Belle trotting again, but she lost too much ground. Hot on to the Nunsland Road. And it's Honest Sterling who's coming from home here. Honest Sterling from Harvey Moon in second. Rock on Dixie's trying to get on terms with them. And as they come to line, it's Harvey Moon is catching him every stride. And it's Honest Sterling and Harvey Moon is coming. And as they come to, it's Honest Sterling and Harvey Moon, then Rock on Dixie, Bernie Lodge Peril, Lit Up and Southern Belle. Number 77, Honest Sterling, owned by Mr. A. Jones, trained by Sam Taff and driven by David Taff. Second was number 75, Harvey Moon, owned by Mr. R. Evans, trained and driven by Stephen Fluke. And third was number 82, Rock on Dixie, owned, trained and driven by Mr. S. Poole. Officially placed fourth was number 80, Burnlodge Peril. A time of 2:34.4, 2:34.4, half a length and 3/4 of a length. In front of me, Morgan, John O'Windsor Shopton's Morgan, winner of the big handicap at Prestine. Won't be too far away. And following him is Cool Teddy, and now this will suit Cool Teddy, this track. Cool Teddy likes a bit of uphill, he likes a little bit of on the collar to finish. Here in front of me is a grand pony, Ovis, just pipped off in his last race. Then we got Oberon. He comes good in these grass meetings now in July and August. Then we got Shandy Way, run a cracking good race up at Appleby. Much better treated down here. Then we got Cool Teddy, he'll certainly go well on this track. And here's Raymar Remy. We haven't seen much of him this year, perhaps out once already. And going down from the same stable as Temple Star. And over and going down. Then we got Mountain Star going down. Then Shandy Way. Here's the one from the UE Thomas stable, Ovis. Second on his last outing. Went a cracking good time then. Just about 2/8 for a mile. On the grass. And here's Raymar Remy going down. We haven't seen a lot of that this season. And the car there under orders. They come up to the start and they're off. And what's going to break from this bunch? Out over the side here. Here it comes with a cracking good run. He takes it up. Raymar takes it up. Raymar Remy from Oberon. Tucked in there is Ovis. Then comes Morgan. And as they go up round that far side there is Raymar Remy who takes them along. Got a length or two to spare off. Oberon in second place. Tucked in there is Ovis in third. Then comes Morgan. Then going down the far side there in the all is Mountain Star. They go down the far side and it's Raymar Remy and he slows it up for him. It's Raymar Remy from Oberon and then going on. He's not going to let it slow though. Ovis is going to take him on. And it's Raymar Remy and Ovis is going to take him on with it. And it's Raymar Remy from Ovis. He's not having none of this Indian file job. And it's on the inside is an Ovis just shows and it's Ovis who takes it up from Raymar Remy. They swing round that bottom bend. These ponies, this pony second at the Worcester meeting, swings round the bottom bend there, into the home straight for the first time, and it's Ovis from Raymar Remy. Then comes Oberon, then just tucked in behind that is Morgan. Only the first two into the final. Over the Nunsland Road they go, and it's still the same order. Ovis taking them along by a length from tucked in behind him. There is Raymar Remy, then just 2 or 3 lengths back to Oberon. Then comes Morgan, then making ground all the time is Mountain Star. Shandy Way's trying to get on terms and if he can. They go down the far side, and then comes Cool Teddy, round the paddock bend, into the back straight, and it's Ovis, and he's got a double handful out in front there. He's dictating the pace. From tucked in behind there is Raymar Remy. Oberon's in third place. Morgan wants to get up amongst them. Then a gap back then, and Mountain Star has been asked to get on about his business if he can. He's asking him to get up amongst them. Shandy Way's not like it. His tail is going. Now the race is developing. As they swing into that bottom bend, it's Ovis just got a length to spare off Raymar Remy. Oberon can't get to them. Those are the two that's going to matter. Ovis and Raymar Remy. Those are the two. On the inside, Ovis. On the outside, Raymar Remy. They straighten up for home. Those are the two. They come up to the Nansland Road. Ovis on the inside, Raymar Remy on here, and as they hit the Nansland Road, it's Ovis who goes over it first. Ovis takes it over from Raymar Remy and finishing well on this side, and Oberon. And as they come to the line, it's Ovis from Raymar Remy, then comes Morgan, and then Oberon. Result of each four. First, number 85, Ovis. Owned, trained and driven by Hughie Thomas. Second was number 86, Raymar Remy. Owned and trained by Sam Taff and driven by David Taff. And third was number 88, Morgan. Owned, trained and driven by John Owens at Shopton. Officially placed fourth was number 83, Oberon. A 1 length and 1 length in 2:30.7. Winner, Ovis. Well done, Hughie. Vin.